What's going on, guys? Welcome back to PFI Speed. It is Mother's Day and we're all here tinkering on our hot rods. Jamie and Goofy are on the other side. Goofy's working on his fuel pump mount and Jamie's working on his transmission. And Gordo's over here working on his fuel tech mounting. And I'm over here working on Sho'nuff. As you saw on the intro, I got a couple little things put on. But what I'm working on now is I'm gonna go ahead and get the new coil. What I'm working on now is getting the new coils from Fuel Tech mounted up in the coil holder. These coils are a little bit different, but the spacing's the same. On Sho'nuff, I'm going to be running the Fuel Tech FT Spark. This stuff is awesome. Wiring it right, it says I can get up to 1700 millijoules. So, yeah. Anyway, lots of power. I'm pretty excited. But right now, I think I'm gonna get these coils mounted up and continue on my little journey. I got the little coolant reservoir in here and the little back pressure sensor down here. Let's take a look. Hey, look at that. That's pretty cool. Wish I could fly around this engine like that. But trying to get this all solved. I need to build a line tomorrow. Comes from here to my back pressure sensor. I need to get an oil pressure line, then we can get onto the wiring and complete everything. So I'm gonna get the coils all mounted up real quick and then kind of go from there. All right, look at Jordan crushing it on the old Goofy hot rod. He's adding this sheet metal back here to enclose the fuel cell, so Goofy will have a little safe little cabin here.
I think it looks sick.
Yeah, I think it's looking great. Fuel cell goes right in here, and you've basically been boxing it in.
Yeah, pretty much. Just he'll come back with some sealer, and I'm thinking about making just like a whole
lid.
Pretty much like a tab here with hinges and a lid. Little tabs here, you just bolt it down. And
so when you lift it up, that's how you'll fill the fuel cell.
Pretty much.
Cool. And he's protected from any fire or anything that was to happen.
Yeah, he'll be safe. If he flips or anything, it shouldn't go that way at all.
Yeah. Look, he's over there sanding away. What are you building, Goop?
Tabs to make my fuel cell level. Tabs to make my fuel cell level.
Okay. It's really looking sharp, kiddo. I'm digging it a lot. Hey, Smokey.
Yeah, I mean,
it's looking good. And we got Aries over there, all 5 pounds. The little gremlin?
Yeah.
Is he ornery?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh my gosh, yes?
Oh my gosh, yeah. He just has no quit in him.
Yeah, well, no, he's got no quit. He's new to life. He's ready.
Oh yeah.
Bring it on. Let me see it all.
For hours, and then as soon as he gets home, he's just like, "Let's go!" I'm like, dude, chill for like 2 seconds, please.
That's not happening.
No,
he's your dog. He's your personality.
Yeah, you.
I ain't seen you chill for 2 seconds, so.
No. And I don't have chill. What's that?
Yeah, exactly.
ADHD, you know.
But yeah, I dig that, man. That's looking great.
Right, just get it enough closed off so we can seal it. He says he wants to like leave this open so you can see the S1.
At least clean up the edge.
Yeah, I said you should at least cut
At least trim it, yeah.
At least right here.
If you trim it and did something nice, maybe to, you know, maybe a clear piece of Lexan or something.
Right.
Just something cool.
You're not really ever gonna see it.
No, you're not. Only when you.
Especially with this
tab.
and
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Looks good.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's looking sharp. And then it's gonna have a little lid, you know.
Yeah. That's like.
I told him you could almost just tie it to the hatch, so when you lift the hatch, it lifted it up too.
Just put a cable to it.
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, just put a cable right off up.
See ya, idiots. Idiots are out.
How much?
Awesome. 620. Shane walked over.
I heard.
Yeah, it was a thing, man.
Yeah.
He's just sitting there visiting and like,
And then it goes down 200 horsepower.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Woohoo! All right, we're out of here.
You wanna come see this transmission? Me and Shane just dumped it out real quick. And I was like, oh, there's a problem. Oh, Shane, radio. There's a problem. There's a problem. I was like, man, there's a lot of fluid there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty normal.
Yeah.
You got stock gears in this one?
Yeah, this transmission took a lot of abuse. This was the one out of Hobby's car. So this thing's probably made 15 9-second passes.
Well, it should.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Well, at least you inspect everything.
Yep.
It's all legit.
Yep. Get all swapped over and get it going. So Shane's been over there killing it. Austin's engine's going in right now. So everything going on, bro.
Every direction.
Yep. And then you're getting Gordo's. You're trying to get it fired up.
Working on it.
Heck yeah.
Not cooperating.
This thing is looking great. These boys have been hard at work today, getting this little fuel cell enclosure done, and I kind of dig it, man. This is looking good. These guys came up with it, and they've been building it. I think it's pretty neat. It's been a good day here at the shop, just working away, and everybody's getting ready for the race next weekend. Very cool. Shane got his little drive for motion on here, so for Motion Raceworks. So he's just waiting to mount. Now he's just waiting for his pump mount to show up so he can mount his pump in the back, and then he'll have a cable drive that comes off that right to the back here, and that's going to be pretty cool little deal. Should make it a little bit easier to get some fuel to the front. I dig it.
Yeah, come on, little boy.
So I'm not sure exactly yet how Sean had put this together, and I could go back to an old video, but I'm probably going to torture myself a little bit and run through this a couple times and see if I can't figure out the spacing and how he set this up. And again, maybe we can knock it out the first time. So let's get the coils mounted in this rack and then see what it's like in the car. Alright, so we got our piece, guys. Now let's figure out how Sean was planning this. I think it's something like this. So we gotta be able to get it in and out. And I think there's a slide, spacer, and then the next coil. So I think that's kind of how he was building it. All right. So far, that's looking correct. Not totally sure, but okay. All right. So then we got that on. Then we got the last coil. All right. So there's our coil rack, and I know that the plugs need to be at the top, and then the out to the spark plugs on the bottom. I know, we just got to push everything to one side. Ooh. Oh, can't have that washer that direction. It's got to be this direction. Probably should put it on the top too, honestly. I think all those things would help my life a little bit here. All right. sliding it in here. Ooh, it's tight. Let's get as much out as you can. Okay, that did make sense to me, but it's still not quite working, guys. Because it would have made sense, you know, to flush this side, push it all the way that way, move it in, and then adjust it back and then put nuts on the sides, you know? But it's looking a little long still. Yep, this looks long. Some spacers look like they could just be shorter. Alright, let's go ahead and mark those and then we'll file these sides and then it should go right together. Let's do that. I just made a couple new spacers for this thing real quick. And we're going to go ahead and try this again. See, can't make it cooperate. And get it to come through the other side. So you can see it kind of coming through. All right, it's coming through. We also got 2 bolt holes that the bracket goes in. I almost feel like they need to be slotted. Okay, so that went in there nice. I think this sits on top of the brake line. Alright, so I'm going to fiddle with that a little bit and see if I can't get it to mount up. Alright, so that mounted pretty good. It looks a little better. The coils are sticking out, ready to plug wires to, so they can go down to those. Now I need to test these plugs real quick before I put any wires on them, make sure that's going to work. Otherwise, we may need to just think of a whole nother way to mount this, but I feel like there's enough room. It doesn't seem too bad. All right, well, I've been working on Sho'nuff here. Gordo's been over here working on Sonic the Hedgehog, and he's kind of getting everything straightened out, some wires cleaned up, and it sounds like you're ready to try to fire it on the fuel tech. All right, so he kind of ran through things. He just put one of our fuel pump relay kits in there, and you want to hold the camera, and I'll try to start it real quick. See if she'll fire. Woo! Awesome! She's working! Hey, she's alive, bro.
Sweet. Thank
Got
you.
her to work on the fuel tank.
Oh yeah.
Good job, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for your help.
Everyone in the comments says you're gonna come out. You're gonna come out strong, man.
Yeah.
You're doing really good. You're learning. Awesome. So now you just clean up and
Yep.
she's gonna be firing. Awesome. Fuel pump relay worked perfect too.
Oh yeah. Worked great.
All right, guys, it's been a pretty awesome Mother's Day. I got the turbo all on. I got everything all mounted up there. I got my back pressure sensor stuff going. I got to pick up a few parts and get some bolts for the intake manifold. I'm out of hardware here. Hardware I had before over time has just wandered off. I got the coils put together and I got the coils mounted. Gordo got his together there. And Jamie's got the new transmission in the brother-in-law. This is a G-Force dog box, so I look forward to seeing how he does with that. He's out right now trying to find some parts right here from Morgan Orchard for his axle kit. He's missing a couple things and Morgan had something he can use. So he's getting that together. He found out he broke the transmission case and that's no bueno. And then Goofy built, he's been hard at work on Lizette here. That's what he calls his car, Lizette. I kind of like it. We're Norwegian and he's always liked that name. But he got the fitting here for the cable drive. So this is similar to what is in Leroy when we're on race week, and that's when I'm switching the belt on and off on Leroy. Leroy is also a mechanical pump that is cable driven, and the cable is going to be driven here off the cam. This kit here was from Motion Raceworks. It bolted to Shane's little adapter here, and then it'll have a cable that comes to the back, and you can see he's just about got all this enclosure done for the fuel cell, so it protects him from any fires or anything. But he mounted the pump right in here, and he's gonna have the cable come underneath and then shoot right up into the pump there, and then have his fittings come around and in the pump, out of the pump, and then back to the front. The advantage of the mechanical pump is really no electrical load on the car. Once you start getting into these big electric fuel pumps, they pull a lot of amperage. Some are up to 50 amps, which is a ton on the system, and why we sell those relay kits. So the mechanical pump will free up some electrical stuff. Goofy is going to have the alternator driven off the drive shaft in the middle, so that's also something he's up to, because this car has no space up here whatsoever. He saw how I did it on the coal truck and thought, well, that could work for me too. So Goofy went with that whole little program, and I'm really excited to try it all and see how it all works. It's really coming together. I think something I want to do for him is he's got this double bar here, and I think I want to have a piece of sheet metal made that says Goofy in the middle with some dimple dies on each side. I thought that would be pretty cool in that middle section, and tie the car together in a real cool way, you know, give it some flavor. So I'm really into that. Sean's also been working on this SRT4. He built a mount here for the fuel tech. You can see the fuel tech mounted here now. Move the dash. So that's looking really sharp. This car is going to end up really awesome too. Can't wait to get that one going. And then on John Jacobs' car, he's been over here and he's just about got all this exhaust done now. It's really looking good. Came out 3-inch and then expanded to 3.5 and then came out 4, and that'll exit the fenders here. And here's this side. So he's still just got a sway jet side. Put the adapter up, but that's coming together and it's going to look pretty sharp. Super excited to see how John Jacobs does this year. And then the bully's up there getting worked on. And our good buddy Austin with his White Del Sol, he's going B series, brothers built. And he's finding parts and getting a B series put in here. So we let him use the shop today too. So he helps us so much, and he's got a tractor out here that is going to help us get the equipment off the trailer. So pretty excited about all that. Lots going on, but we also got Derek Martins all together, so we've had a pretty good day. A lot of stuff going on, and we've made a lot of progress on stuff. It was a really chill Mother's Day. I want to wish all the mothers out there a happy Mother's Day. Might be a few days late, but hey, I still want to wish you guys that, and we way appreciate you. And I miss my mom. She was the best ever. She really taught me when you fall down, you grit your teeth, you pull yourself back up, and you go for it. And I've always appreciated that. She gave me good work ethic, and really made me work for everything. Good example is a little story about my mom. When we were growing up, if we wanted even a soda out of the fridge, it was a quarter. It just was a quarter. It didn't matter how old I was, it was a quarter. And over time, those quarters add up, let me tell you. And my graduation present was, yeah, she cleared my bill. But it was pretty cool, making us always work for what we wanted, and it really instilled a value in us where, you know, we care about these things, and I really appreciate that, and I miss you, Mom. So, all right, well, that's gonna do it for today. This thing's looking great. I'm gonna just keep trying to plug away at it, try to start wiring soon. I want to finish getting everything together, probably do all the hoses to everything first, and then move on to the electrical, and then try to tie it all up and fire it up. Trying to get there, guys. Just appreciate you guys being patient with me this long. It's really hard for me to get on these things and work because I'm always busy. All right, well, it looks like Jamie just walked in with some parts. Oh, there's the shaft out of the old transmission.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Oh, hold on, let her, you know, that
Here, try and set it over.
G7X thing.
There it is.
All right, so there's the shaft out of Jamie's old transmission, and you can see there's no teeth left. So that's why I punched the front of the case out and wouldn't move. Wasn't the axle popping out at all. It was just you were a little rough on her.
Yep. So we already fixed it, and there's a new transmission together.
Yep. Yeah, I already showed him the G-force and stuff.
No, I mean for the other car. This transmission.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We already fixed this, and it's going in the Integra now.
Nice.
So Javi can race that. I got some parts for the axles.
All right.
So I'm back on track. How are you?
Fine. I'm good. I'm pretty much buttoned up for the day. I got to go get some hardware to bolt down the intake manifold.
Okay.
And I'm going to pick that up in the morning, but
This thing's looking sick, dude.
yeah, it's getting close.
This thing is
Getting
sick.
close. I need to get my mechanical fuel pump back on there, or get the new one, or whatever I'm doing for that, and then plumb all that, and then I think start wiring. So
Yeah, wiring looks like you're ready for it.
yeah, we're getting really close.
I'm down to get wiring done.
Yep, I got the coils done, got those all mounted. I had to play with how he shimmed those, but I got it figured out, and looks like they're coming out in the right spot. So
Heck yeah.
stoked about all that. Looking pretty good. All right, guys, that's gonna work. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Give us a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all
Tomorrow.
probably. Sho'nuff.